so much for taking time on a Sunday afternoon to be here with us on this special day. Thank you to Dr. Hefner, to our Board of Trustees, for your vision and your support of this project. Thank you to the community for your support of the bond referendum that helped make this all possible, and for your continued support of our great district and school. Our district and school are known throughout the state for our commitment to excellence, the character of our students, and our academic results. This beautiful building behind me represents the bright future for our continued success for our current students and for those who are yet to come.
The school board in the state of South Carolina, our board chair, Mr. Robert Gantt, the board vice chair, Ms. Ellen Baumgardner, the board secretary, Ms. John D. Lovelace, board members Jan Hammond, board member Beth Hutchison, and could not be here today, board member Larry Haltewanger Jr. and board member Ed White. Thank you so much. But there are also some former board members here that helped build this legacy. Former board member Roberta Farrell. Roberta? There you are. And former board member Chris Robinson. Thank you so much, sir, for your service. And of course, we're led by the best superintendent in the state of South Carolina, Dr. Stephen Hefner, sir. Thank you for being here. Our legislative representatives here today, State Senator Ronnie Cromer, sir, thank you for being here. State Representative Chip Huggins, State Representative Nathan Valentine, Richland County Councilman Bill Malinowski, sir, thank you. We have an awesome executive staff joining us today are Dr. Allison Jakes, Dr. Christina Melton, and Mr. Len Richardson. Thank you all for being here. And now you have a special treat, the student body president here at Chapin Middle School, Gracie Culley.
Good afternoon and welcome to our ribbon cutting ceremony. My name is Gracie Culley and I am the student body president here at Chapin Middle School. It is such a privilege to stand up here today and represent our new school. I take pride in knowing that one day I will look back and be among those who can say I was one of the first to walk these hallways. Back in August, as our school year was approaching, there were a lot of questions whether or not our building would be ready on time. Well, I think Chapin Middle School answered those questions best when on August 19th, the doors opened on time for over 800 eager students. I remember watching the faces of my peers as they walked inside the hallways. The excitement was everywhere. Maybe everything wasn't perfect, but no one would have known. From day one, our teachers and administration went above and beyond to make this a safe and fun place for learning.
Santiago, and I've been here for now 30 years. I'm honored to be able to speak to you on behalf of a great group of people, the faculty and staff of Chapin Middle School. As Mrs. Miller already mentioned, I share a unique view of this school opening with two other staff members, Mrs. Booth and Mrs. Beadball. Dr. Hefner and everyone, I cannot promise that the three of us will be here if you choose to open another middle school in Chapin anytime soon. The three of our years adding up is almost 100 years of service to Chapin Middle School, which I think is just awesome. However, we never can forget that it's not the building that makes the school. It's actually the students and the faculty and staff, and that makes Chapin Middle School unique as well. The teachers and staff's relentless pursuit of excellence that makes us such a great school. Within these walls each and every day, our faculty engages our student body and pushes and molds these young people into the amazing people they will become while attending our schools. I'm proud to stand before you and represent these outstanding educators, and I only wish that each one of you could come and see the remarkable work that they do each and every day, not only for our students, but for our community. I would like to invite all of you back any day your schedule will allow to not only come enjoy the beautiful building, but also to invite you to become involved as supporters of the best middle school in South Carolina.
Thank all of you for being here today, and I want to lift out, I have a number of people I was going to thank, but part of them have already been thanked. Dr. Hefner is going to do a little more. So I'm going to lift out a few people that we might have missed. But first, I want to thank, again, the board that I work with, the board that you all elected, and tell you that they have worked diligently, not only on this building and getting things done right, but we were so fortunate in 2008 when the voters passed a bond referendum. And I realized shortly thereafter that the work was just beginning. So 7 years later, many schools later, we actually built 3 brand new schools. We count Chapin High School and also Irmo Elementary, we built 5 brand new schools, if you want to do that. If you want to do that kind of math. And then if you look at the schools we renovated in the older parts of the district, we ended up with these schools. So 10 schools affected in a very direct way. And I want to thank this board that I've worked with and known for many years. Their diligence, their vision, their hard work, because I saw you do it. I saw you do it many times over and over. The scope of work, Dr. Hefner and his staff. They had many years of experience doing this. They knew how to do it. We've done it right. And I think his staff has put many, many hours into this over and above. And one of those staff members I want to lift out too is Mr. Lynn Richardson, because Lynn is our Chief Financial Officer. And I can tell you, Lynn guards our dollars and the taxpayer dollars like you wouldn't believe. And he's kept us on target, under budget, and on time for the most part in everything that we've done. And I have to thank you for your staff and their leadership. We do appreciate it. And then I want to lift 2 more board members out. They're not the 2 that aren't here. They're great folks. I'm sorry they couldn't be here today. But I want to thank especially Beth Hutchinson and John D. Lovelace. They did a lot of work here at this school with trying to figure out a few things. All the board was involved. They went an extra step or 2. When you see some of this stone and some of those things, it had a very direct input, and we thank you for that. We put a nice touch on it. The last person I'm going to lift out for right now is Anna Miller. Anna, as you know, has gone above and beyond many times, continues to do that. Wore multiple hats as a principal at the former Chapin Middle School, wore the hat here as it got ready. Then she wore a construction hat for a good long while and got it done. So, Anna, we're indebted to you. You've shown great leadership and we appreciate it. Again, I want to thank the voters. Voters had a great vision. They allowed us to take this step in this community, and it's a positive, very big step. I'm excited personally, on behalf of the board, I'm excited for the students who go to school here and the future generations of students that will go to school. It'll be a day like this about 50 years from now, and I know we have some of our students here that they might remember being here. They might have an addition they're going to come out for. And I'll just tell you students, if you're thinking about that, 50 years from now, you'll probably be in your mid-60s. Your chances are you may have had a child go to school here, you might have a grandchild. So I know that's a hard concept, but I'm living proof that can happen. And I hope it does happen. It's an exciting thing. And to the staff that's here, it's a very exciting learning environment. I know you teach the lessons from the books and the computers, and you also teach a lot of life lessons. So the teachers, the staff, the support staff, you're doing a wonderful job here. We appreciate that. And the last thing I'll leave you with, I know all of you are aware of this. We're in Thanksgiving week, and it makes me very aware that in Thanksgiving, I'm always thankful for so many things, but we live in a great community that values education, and I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for these schools, and I hope that we can be great stewards going forward, and we'll always have that reputation in School District 5. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your support at this level. Thank you.
Superintendent Dr. Stephen Hefner.
Thank you, Mark. As I reflect on the opening or the official dedication of the school today, I think about one of my favorite books of recent years, Friedman and Mandelbaum's 2011 book, That Used to Be Us. Was a bestseller, and it both kind of lamented what they thought was the decline of America's hyper-competitive, hyper-competent reputation, and gave a formula for making sure we regained that reputation. Well, I think if you boil it down, these are not their words, but basically they were saying that in America we had a reputation that we could do things better, quicker, faster, and more economically than anybody else. But our reputation there was kind of getting sullied. Well, I think when you look at this particular project, you see that we can do things better, quicker, and cheaper, and do it right. This is a testament to those great traits. Not only you will see for yourself, we have a superior facility, and it was built in a record amount of time against lots of odds. We lost 40 some odd days due to weather in a row earlier this year, and people continued to work hard, and we did it for a bargain price. I know it will sound like I'm chest beating, and I am, but it's a tribute to our board. We built all 3 of these facilities that you see here, the Center for Advanced Technical Studies, Spring Hill High School, and Chapin Middle School. You add it all up. It is less money than some of our neighbors can build a single school for. So you are served by a very fiscally responsible, conservative community, and I think you can be very proud of that. You got them here. So you've been an essential part of that team. And of course, I also want to go back and reiterate what Mr. Gantt said. I want to thank our community and this facility for generations to come. Thank you very much.
Get your scissors ready.
We need Dr. Hefner to move in a little bit. Oh, no. I'll lay her down.
Whoa! Yeah.